we go, friends. Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Here we come. Zoop. Oh, I should put my... You know what? I'm going to try to beat the game without my headphones. See how far I get. If I do poorly, I shall put the headphones on. Okay? Okay. Alright, here we go. Let's get into attack position. Prepare to sit and survive. In FNAF 2. Sixth night. Here we go. This is the second time I'm doing the sixth night as a lone stream. Hopefully we can make some progress. Alright. Back in the saddle again.
What on earth are you doing there? Didn't you get the memo? The place is closed down, at least for a while. Someone used one of the suits. We had a spare in the back, a yellow one. Someone used it. Now none of them are acting right. Listen, just finish your shift. It's safer than trying to leave in the middle of the night. We have one more event scheduled for tomorrow, a birthday. You'll be on day shift. Wear your uniform. Stay close to the animatronics. Make sure they don't hurt anyone, okay?
Make sure they don't hurt anyone.
When the place eventually opens again, I'll probably take the night shift myself. Okay, good night and good luck.
So there's supposed to be other people in this place. Oh snap! That's not gonna help. I knew Chica would be there. I should call these things out. I can say, hey, I told you so. There's Fredbear. Bonnie will probably be next. Yep, there he is. Haha, I know this game now. Foxy is in there. Need to flash Foxy quick. Chica. Getting used to it. No Balloon Boy, no Mangle just yet. He's going though. I believe Chica will be next, or Bonnie. Oh, it's Freddy. Hello, Freddy. Am I dead? Was I not fast enough? There's Chica. I knew she was coming, I didn't know when. And that lasted longer than usual. Yeah, I never imagined I would enjoy games like this, but here we are. I like the challenge. Whoa, snap! What do I do about that? What the heck do I do about that? Golden Freddy. Snap. I keep pressing the button accidentally. There's Mangle. As he's in the vent, we don't have to worry about him. There's Bonnie. Yes, that is long enough. Where I can take a sip of water. There he is. Thank you, Javago Ruda. Yeah, we're doing just fine without the headphones. I don't know if there's any bleed over with the volume, the audio. Oh, snap. Okay. I did not expect her to be there. Oh! Oh. For Pete's sake. Okay, I actually could not hear whether or not the sound, the tone was playing. So that's what led me to not taking the mask down in time. Maybe I do need the headphones. I think we do. So, turn off that. Javago with the the silent lick. What the heck? And welcome back, Javago. How's your day been so far? Good to see you again. Make that. Yes. And then make this, and this. Alright, we're good. Time to game. Sixth night. Away we go. Feel like I could do amazingly. I'm just able to hear everything properly. I'm just gonna keep this wound. Doing good was present in the prayers. Thanks a lot. Excellent. I am glad. And you are very welcome. There he is. Everybody's favorite red pirate. Have to recognize when there is a threat and when there isn't, and act accordingly. Go away, Foxy. Shopping was a hassle-free today, thank the Lord. Praise Jesus. We definitely prayed as much. So thank God that he answered. That's wonderful. Good to hear. God is present in the little things as well as the big. Chica and Bonnie are on their way. Oh! Man, I was not ready for that. Probably gonna get got. Nope. Bonnie this time? No. Okay. I'm good with that. Alright. Very good. Hassle-free so far for us as well. Ooh. Bonnie's a fat boy. In the best way possible. No offense to him or anyone else. But he's a chunky boy. Got that dad bod. Oh no. Is he gone already? Yeah, he is. Oh! See if we're dead. We're not dead. Oh! There's Bonnie. There's Freddy. Yeah, you have to be able to tell when the tone is down, because that's when the animatronic is gone. They are active tonight. Oh no. Don't have enough time to do the puppet. Okay, I don't know how I got away with both Bonnies being in the room, but I did. Oh, no. I celebrated too early. Okay, we have Mangle in here. that was close. Alright, everything's fine. Oh! Everything was not fine. I missed the vent button, and it turned out that Bonnie was in there. The one time I miss and choose not to check it. Unbelievable. Of course, Charles loses again for lack of vision. For lack of principle. Always check the vents even if you miss the button. Don't just move on, expecting that you can get away with it. Gracious. Charles, shock! Yeah, that was a lot. All at once. Wasn't Bonnie in the room as well? The other Bonnie? Or was it Chica? I forget. Got a mess to clean now. Spilled my diet soda at the jump scare. No! I'm so sorry, Zack Attack. No! Well... You know, we're going through this together. I only have water, so... If I spill it... Don't really have a massive cleanup. I'm so sorry, I feel responsible. But no, it was Toy Bonnie who was responsible. Oh wow, okay. And paper towels, papier, paper towels next to you at all times. That is smart. That is very smart. Oh. Balloon boy. I had to do it. This game is rather tense. Oh! I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for Freddy, but I guess I was fast enough, so... Ooh. Yeah, okay. Get off me, bro! Ow. Oh, this is new. We get to start here. Alright. It's Freddy time. What was that? I don't know what that was. We'll follow him this time, all the way. Get ready for Freddy. Okay, don't hit the child. That's generally very good practice. Do not hit the child. Why did that end early? Sounds like you and your burp. I could definitely hear that. ETHM. Yeah, that's exactly what he was saying. Ethem. Ethem. That was odd. That was very strange. Usually there's a reason to something to see in those, but I didn't see nothing that I hadn't seen before. Why did it end? I don't know. Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Yes, save them, that's right. That's what he was trying to say. But didn't have the guts to do it. He has to spell everything out. Also, who is speaking? That's a good question. Is it the puppet? I bet it's the puppet. There's Chica. I can't wait to get to Five Nights at Freddy's 3 because that's a game that most people love. Thanks for that, Watsubi, I guess. And welcome back, Watsubi, to the Chill channel. into the FNAF playthrough. Woo! Yes, there we go. Got him, and thanks for the 5 bitty boos, Watsubi. Thanks a lot. No Foxy. That's nice. You're back! I'm glad you are. Stream is going well so far. Thanks for asking. Ugh. Ugh. I had a dinner of Qdoba, rice, beans. Oh, snap. The heartbeat's back. It's like, is that in the game? No, that's a Watsubiism. Good. Not as freaked out anymore. Watsubi, keeping me on my toes. Keeping my heart rate up. What the? Didn't like that. Nope. That's from Phasmophobia. I'm kind of glad I've never played that before. Don't really want to. Especially not anymore. Oh, gracious. Ah! So many heartbeats! Okay, wow. That was a lot. Oh, snap. Alright. We have Chica and Bonnie. Are you still there? No, he's not. Okay, good. Holy moly. Wow. Yeah, the RNG is crazy. Okay. Oh, snap. Alright. Freddy left and Foxy's here. Chica's here. Nobody's there, nobody there. I checked the stick. Well, we did our best. Ah! Puppet was going to come and get us anyway. That scream was amazing. I'm not a woman, so I can't do it, but that was good. A good scream. That's classic. Now, I don't want to play Chucky, but you would fit right in at Fredbear's Family Diner. Or wherever this is. Oy vey. Oh. Mangle. You are very active tonight. Sounds like your mom when she sees a rat and mouse that screams. She must have a really nice voice. You love scary movies? What's your favorite scary movie, Watsubi? I've actually never seen Chucky. I've seen some worse, some better, you know. I kind of loved The Thing. Thing is one of my favorite scary movies. Just because it's so well made, so well put together. The mystery is so well done. Friday the 13th I have... Whoa. Okay. Oh yeah, most horror movies or anything have demonic stuff in it, but that's kind of the point. As Christians, we ought not fear anything demonic. Jesus Christ is the Lord of all spirits. He has authority over all of them, so... We are in him. A new creation does not need to be afraid of anything demonic. But there are some movies I will not see because they're just either too grotesque or, you know, weird. But, depends. Funny enough, I love Hellraiser. Oh, really? Yeah, I've not seen that one either. Halloween was good. I really like, the actor that played the Doctor in that show, the Professor. Therapist. Such a good actor. He was in The Great Escape. Oh! I think his name is Pleasance. Something like Daniel Pleasance, something like that. Love that actor. A legend. And a truly good man in real life. Ghostface. Ah. What's your favorite scary movie? I don't know, really. Let me think. What are some other scary movies? Know what is Satan's least favorite horror movie, Charles? Do tell. I would love to be informed. I can make him watch it. Drag Me to Hell? Why is that? Why is that, Mr. V? I never saw that either. Hello? Okay. You love the first and newest Hellraiser. Oh, really? The rest are trash? Is that what I'm understanding? Oh! Confound it! Yeah, the rest are really bad. Oh no. It's hard for me to think of what horror movies I've seen. Friday the 13th, I didn't really like. I get it, you know, it's classic slasher film. Halloween was good, in a manner of speaking. Alien, I watched, I appreciate it. I don't like it. I don't like Alien. It felt really gross. It felt really... I don't know, something about it. It didn't jive with me. I don't like Prometheus, for the same reason. Something about it, just... ugh. Not a fan. Is it that it's too much negativity? I don't know. Some kind of nihilistic feeling to it. Whereas some shows and movies, kind of like Halloween, have actually good morals to them. I also saw Halloween 2. It's kind of forgettable, but it was kind of funny that they kept bringing back both him and Daniel Pleasance to replay the guy who literally got blown up. That was funny. Don't like slasher films or over-the-top gore? I see why it's ironic that you like Hellraiser. Nobody likes Prometheus, Charles. I know a few people that actually were like, wow, Prometheus was so exciting. It's not really a horror movie. It's just a kind of a thriller. And I'm like, what? It was extremely unoriginal. Do their eyes not function? I feel that. I feel that they don't have functioning eyeballs. But yeah, all of those like sequel Alien movies, absolute trash. Oh, well, is Predator even a horror movie? I feel like that's just an action film. But I like that. I like Predator. Classic American action film. Love that. I've never seen Alien vs. Predator. Obviously FNAF. I wouldn't even say that's a horror movie either. That's just like... it has one spooky scene in it. Maybe two. And that's it. Wasn't a fan of the newest Alien movie that just released not too long ago? Yeah. It's a lot of the same, like Prometheus. Like horror games more? Fatal Frame, the first one before the story got weird, scared me so much. Yeah, I got scared by just watching people play it. It gives me the heebie-jeebies watching that. That's a very effective game. Very effective horror game. It is nuts, man. What they were able to do in the... Was it the PS2 era? Oh, man. It's probably the scariest horror game I've ever seen. Truly. But yeah, if you have any other horror movie recommendations, do let me know. Like, that are good. Like, Human Centipede is one that's like... Everybody knows it's bad, but it's just gross, and it's like... a hazing ritual to have people watch it, almost. So... Takes almost an hour to see an actually alien in Alien Romulus. Ah, really? Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, well... The first movie, Alien, was impressive for how... the time period it was made, and yet they had a full alien surface of like a planet, as well as the massive spaceship, and the set, and the eggs, and all of that, and the creature effects for the time were amazing. So I can appreciate all that. The acting was good, I mean. But in nowadays, when you have all of this CGI throughout every piece of it, it just cheapens the reality of it. So, in a movie with tons of CGI, and it takes an hour to get to it, it just feels like a ripoff. Whereas in the original, it took at least 30 minutes of build-up to be like, oh, there's something on the ship, you know? So. But you don't feel like that's a ripoff, because it's warranted. The feeling of tension rising is good. Yeah, ew. The story got weird with Spirit, brother impregnating his living sister. Ah. I see. It's the fear thing, F-E-A-R. Game. That was the problem. Same problem in that. It was just a vengeful spirit, you know, being taken advantage of by military corporations. And then the second game, it's like, and then she is a spirit that gets pregnant with the bad guy out of vengeance. And it's like, what? And then she had a ghost child. And it's like, excuse me? What is happening now? Anyway, anyone only played that game for the gameplay. Story sucked, in my opinion. Welcome back, Clyde the Ghost.
Hi.
How do you do? Pleasure to have you with us once more. God bless you. Franchise is named Alien, but yet I have to wait until the movie is half over before an alien ever appears on screen. Yeah, that's pathetic. Feel that way with Transformers? Is that how Transformers was? I guess so. The first movie as well was that, like that, you know. You're okay. I pray that you'll be doing even better from here on out, my man. Glad you're at least okay. That's always something to be thankful for, you know? Alright, let's play the game. Let's go, let's do this. Glad I watched it off a pirated site, because if I spent my money on it, I would have felt scammed and paid for half a movie. Yeah, my friend and I watched Prometheus. I think off of one of those sites. I did go on a horror kick of watching horror movies for a while, and I don't remember half of them. I only remember the good ones, the ones that I enjoyed, and I've already listed them, so... Shouldn't confess this, but I'm pro-piracy. I understand why, because the greediness and immorality of Hollywood, as well as the gaming industry... It's like, yeah, might as well pirate. At this point. Kind of insane. Have you seen Exorcist? Ah, yes. I did see Exorcist. Oh, snap. Hi, Balloon Boy. Well, we tried. We tried. At least the puppet's not going to get us. Okay. But yes, The Exorcist. Yeah.
I'm dying. Thank you, whoever.
Hello. How's it going? Okay. Family. Yeah, Balloon Boy is quite annoying. But only if he gets you, you know? He's not giving the cupcakes anymore. Worry for Christ laughs like Balloon Boy. Very high-pitched, eh? Very high-pitched. But yeah, I like The Exorcist. I think the demon effects were a little bad, if that makes sense. I didn't like them as much, but I like the idea. Also, unfortunately, the misrepresentation of the power of God is pretty pathetic. Like, we cannot cast out this spirit no matter how much of the word of God we say over this person. What do? Well, what you do is you ask the demon to enter you and throw you out the window and kill you so the girl can be saved. Like, man, that's pathetic. That's stupid. But, you know, spoilers for Exorcist, that's what happens. I thought that was pretty bad. I thought that was a bad ending. But I liked the movie in general in that it was very well made. I think movies from that era just look and sound amazing. Modern Nintendo. Exactly. I worry for Christ. How are you doing this evening? Ever written any fiction? I've only ever written a bit on a story I called Braddock. And I realized it was quite immature. I was not in a good headspace at the time. And it was just a bunch of emo prattling on my part to make myself feel better. So, people liked it, but it was horribly written, and I'm very ashamed of it today. So no, I won't tell you how to find it, but I definitely have written fiction. There's Bonnie. Conjuring is scary, but Exorcist was ahead of its time for a long time. I suppose so. It is a movie that caused more people to complain about demonic possessions to the Catholic Church that they actually had to create an exorcist wing of the Catholic Church that did not exist before. Which is hilarious. Because it was all just a psychological panic brought on by watching the movie. So listen to Balloon Boy's Laugh Hour video before bed, so you can perfect the sound and recreate it in real life. Warrior for Christ. Also, do you know what inspired me to finally get into reading books? The fact that modern gaming is so anti-consumer and going all digital and wanting to make it where you don't even own your games anymore. That's what did it. Well, whatever gets you to read books more, that's a good thing for me. Good boy. Oh, he's there. Alright. Okay. Good on you, Mr. B, for reading more. Yeah, once you buy a book, the book is yours. You can do whatever the heck you want with it. Give it to someone else. Obviously, you can't take it and say you wrote it. But I feel like the same thing should be true for video games. Prefer Paranormal Activity better over The Exorcist. I've never seen Paranormal Activity. That was a popular one back in the day. I remember the hype for it. Whoa, whoa. You know a movie I kind of like but could have been better? Mother. You ever see the show called Mother? There's a movie, I mean. I think it's called Mother. Anyway, based off of a, I think, Polish short film about a floating, like, zombie mother who chases her children. That was a terrifying short, and they made a movie out of it by Guillermo del Toro. Legendary director. And I kind of loved that movie. It was really campy. It was really kind of silly, but had a very wholesome story. And the ghost was actually good. Okay. Yeah, I liked that movie. I watched The Babadook, and I thought that was okay. I like the aesthetic, but I feel the story was a bit too... Again, too gross. Oh! Dude, this is stressful. Oh snap. 4 AM! We can't last for 4 AM without lights. Confound it. Golden Freddy. Oh! Okay, couldn't see she was coming. Should have put on my mask. I could have survived longer. I think that's the longest I've made it. Almost 5 o'clock. Movie that was made in the 70s. It was ahead of its time. Agreed, Watsubi. Rosemary's Baby is Wild One as well. That's even older, isn't it? You haven't seen the new Exorcist. I want to see Exorcist 2. Because that seems to have some really good actors in it that I really like. George C. Scott being one of them. Plus, I can buy physical books for $10 and it's mine forever, versus spending $80 in a game that's not even really mine, where I'm just really paying for the license to use it like a rental. Exactly, Mr. B. It's so stupid. Ever seen Coraline? I have not, Warrior for Christ. I have not. I should, though. It is all, what's it called? Stop-motion animation, right? Plus, books are a complete product. Day one. That's right, Mr. B. That's right. Okay, here we go again. Charles can do. Tolerances are intense after 3 AM. So what I'm finding is, outside of a few RNG moments, the night is incredibly samey. Once you learn the night, you don't have to be afraid of it anymore. You just have to do the right things. Here comes Foxy. But yes, if you'd like to add to my movie list, put it in film tastes. Any suggestions like Coraline, Chucky, Exorcist 2, so I can remember what horror movies I want to actually see. Not sure I want to see Hellraiser. Oh, you know another one? That was good. I forget what it was called. Into the Mouth of Madness, I think it's what it's called. Oh, I know what my favorite horror movie is. If I remember it correctly. Room 401, I think? Something like that? Anyone heard of that movie? It's really based on Stephen King novels, but kind of Stephen King-like writer of horror books and journalist on haunted houses and such, goes to a haunted floor of the 13th floor of a certain hotel. He goes to the most haunted of rooms, and he gets trapped in it, and he doesn't believe in the supernatural at all. But he gets trapped in it and is forced to live out some of his fears and memories of his family, etc. And I don't know why they went so hard on that movie. So good. So good. The mask would not go on. Confounded. Haven't seen Exorcist 2. Just looked it up. Got 3.8 out of 10? 10% on Rotten Tomatoes? Oh, okay. Maybe it's the third one I'm thinking of. Which is the one with George C. Scott. Does that have a bad rating too? No Hellraiser? I mean, is it really worth watching? Also, you know, Out of the Mouth of Madness was a really good one, because it's very eldritch horror in a more subtle way. Oh, 1408, that's what it's called. 1408, room 1408. That's what I was talking about. That is my favorite horror movie. I liked it a lot. Didn't get sexual, didn't get weird, didn't even get that gory. It's just a really effective horror movie that makes you think, like, what is actually going on? And at the end, it makes you wonder, is he dead? Is he alive? Is it memorable? I mean, excuse me. Is it just memories? Is it just... Did he wake up and continue his life? Is he in limbo? Is it going to recur? I don't know, you know? Psychological horror. Yeah, that's my favorite. I don't like anything but psychological horror when it comes to horror movies. Is Stephen King even that good, Charles, or do you think he's overrated? I think he's well rated. Maybe a little overrated, but he's written so much, it's insane. Oh, The Shining. The Shining movie was pretty good. I liked it. I think The Shining movie is that overrated? I like it, but it's very simple and straightforward. Once you see it, you're like, oh, that's what's going on. Okay. And you're kind of done with it. It does have a supernatural feel to it. It does have a supernatural thing going on. But the family dynamics are the thing that make that game, that movie, shine. The Shining. The relational dynamics are, and the acting out of the relational dynamics, it's just like, oh my gosh, it's so good. The thing that makes The Shining scary is not that anything supernatural is going on, but rather that it's a disgruntled husband doing domestic violence on his family. That is the most horrifying thing about that movie. Psychic twins in the hallway? Who cares? Zombie woman in the bathroom? Who cares? Guy with an axe attacking his wife? That's awful. That is true horror. So, I appreciate it for that. I also watched the TV miniseries, The Shining, and it was pathetic. It was not scary at all. And the concepts involved, which are apparently closer to the book, were just not very scary. It's like hedgerows that come alive. Vacuums that come alive and attack you. What? It's so stupid. It's like modern FNAF. If you were to watch a Hellraiser, watch the new one. Oh, okay, what to be. So you wouldn't recommend watching the first Hellraiser first? Or would you? So many modern movies have a sex scene all of a sudden. You're watching an action movie, then all of a sudden it turns into like a prawn for 10 minutes. I know, right, Mr. B? It's ridiculous. Not worth seeing in that case. Charles, watch Hellraiser 2022 year. Fair enough, Watsubi. Will do. I'll try to put that in the Discord. If you can put that in the Discord, I would be appreciative. Because I have a bad memory. I need people to remind me of things. That's what the Discord is for these days. Alright. We go again. Any other horror movies that I've forgotten? There's The Mist. The Mist is a really good horror movie. I like it. But it's all too nihilistic. To really say I love it. Then that's another Stephen King-based movie. It's very eldritch. It's like the most Lovecraftian movie ever. You watch the newest Texas Chainsaw movie? It's terrible. Yeah, I wouldn't. Oh yeah, I watched the Living Dead movies. Night of the Living Dead and all that. I don't know what to say about those. They were weird. I'm not really a fan of them. The second movie is hilarious. The third movie was too on the nose. It was so much of a comedy, I couldn't even take it seriously as a comedy or enjoy it as much. Because it's based on this really intense, like, demonic zombie storyline. And then it becomes Monty Python and the Holy Grail. And I'm like, what am I watching? Oh. Best part of that movie is when the credits roll. Is that so? I'm not surprised. New versions of old movies generally don't do well. They don't keep the magic, generally. That is not always true, I guess. I suppose Hellraiser 2022 is a good example of that, if Watsubi is telling the truth. Army of Darkness had you in stitches? Oh, really, Farseer? Yeah, it's just not my cup of tea, I guess. It has some really silly parts, but, I don't know, I didn't really laugh. Good to see you, Farseer. Humor is definitely quite subjective. How long until biblical movies start to really stink, Charles? I mean, I think they always... I mean, not always, but I think they have for a long time, and they're now only now starting to get better. Good grief. I thought I had it. Huh. HR as if you're a fan of old horror movies. You will like it. Def a low-budget film at the time. HR1, okay. They keep having us do these things. Why? Yeah, I guess most of the horror movies that I've enjoyed have been the oldest ones. Herpudem. It's Golden Freddy. 2 is really good if you like 1 after that. The quality goes down dramatically. Oh, I see. Sad how that works. Let me see. Old horror movies and things. I think Out of the Mouth of Madness is basically all of the best pieces of Stephen King books smashed together. It's a really good movie. I forget the name of the guy who plays in it, but he was Dr. Grant in Jurassic Park. Alright, here we go. I love that actor. Hunt for Red October. Oh yeah, he was also in What's that movie with Morpheus in space? I say Morpheus because I can't remember his name. He played Morpheus. I heard Midsommar is really good. I watched people watch it. I watched reactions to it. I really don't like Midsommar. It's one of those horrible things happen. Lots of sexual stuff happens. Lots of sexual horror. Furry stuff happens. Cannibalism. And everybody dies. The end. It's like, okay. But, you know, you might like it. It's very subjective. Just a bunch of kids in college go to a Swedish commune, and it turns out the commune is a cult. And they think that the blonde girl who comes is their goddess. And so they do the Midsummer cult festival in her honor. And she has to, you know, have sex with everyone and eat people. And they feed her friends to her. And then it ends. You know, it's made by the same person who made Hereditary, and it's much the same idea of like, there's this supernatural thing or this cult that is going around doing bad things, and this is what happens when they succeed. The end. I'm like, I don't care. I like it in horror movies when people are able to do something about it, you know? Whoa. 28 Days Later is a good one. Was that actually a horror movie? I thought that was more like an action thriller. Maybe it's a good movie. Yeah, it's a zombie movie. Okay. Alright. My mother, someone who never watches horror movies or anything, went to a friend's house and watched, what was it? 8 Days Later? No. What's it called? Ah, shoot. 8 something. A movie with Brad Pitt, where all the zombies attack Jerusalem. I forget what it's called. Oh well. But I was like, Mom, you watched a zombie movie? I was not paying attention. Walking the doggy. Have a good burb, Watsubi. I Am Legend is one of my favorite movies. I Am Legend is a really good movie. I'm not sure if you could call it a horror movie, but it has horror themes. Also, War of the Worlds is an excellent kind of disaster movie. It's not really horror. It's like Aliens, but it's more like treated as a disaster movie. Love that one. Really good. Tom Cruise, right? Yeah, I love that one. Very well done. Alright. Gracious. I'll get this eventually. If I replay it enough times. My pinky is going to get carpal tunnel. Ah, I did the wrong thing. I always get tempted to watch the cameras when I don't have to. So yeah, this is a situation where I've been here before, but never got to explore very much. You hugged yourself, Brian. A gift. What about that? So there's like 3 dead children in this location. The puppet went back to its puppet box. Mangle is there. And there's the toys. So there's 1, 2, 3 children. This is the 4th. Where's the 5th? The first one. And Zack Jack is hugging himself as well. Self-hug time, I guess. Where does this lead? A bloody party room. Another party room. No blood. Interesting. Yes, time for some self-care, everyone. Alright, here we go again. I am Wiener.
But do not trust to hope. It has forsaken these lands.
Oh, that's from The Lord of the Rings, Brian the Cloaked One. Have you not seen The Lord of the Rings? That is a classic that everyone needs to see before they die. As promptly as possible, honestly. Best movies ever made, in my opinion. In their genre. Ah, you have the Fellowship one? Yeah. That one is from, you know, The Hope Has Forsaken These Lands, is by Éomer and the Two Towers. I almost always say the Twin Towers, but that's a different set of towers. Alright. Man, they let me get away with that. So glad they did. Ooh. No! Okay. Aha! Gotcha! Okay. Nice. We got him. Oh! What? What? Okay. Spend less time winding, I guess. Foxy? Why? Alright. We do it again. I don't know what to say about that one. Just got real quick by Foxy. I wound the thing about 5 times, and I guess I should have not. Balloon boys away. Foxy's finally here. Foxy's gone. Or rather, Bonnie is here. I saw Balloon Boy beneath my desk. Sometimes he just does that. Or maybe it was not Balloon Boy. Saw it out of the corner of my eye. Doesn't hurt you, it's just a thing you can notice. So those eyes. I think I did anyway. Maybe I'm seeing things. This game will do that too. Oh! Man, I was not ready for that. I should have been though. Yeah. Alright. So... Faster. I need to be faster at the puppet. I can do this, friends. We can do this together. I'm sure. They're all there. I don't know if I got that or not. Was I fast enough? Yes, I was. Okay. Ooh. Got away with this one. Okay, Chica. Oh, balloon boy. When you hear the sound of the vent, then he's gone. Snap. So do you think it's Mike on night 6 in FNAF 2? I think it's Mike on all days. I think it's the same guy. Both in FNAF 2 and FNAF 1 and FNAF 3. I think that's the story. And sister location. FNAF 4, I believe, is the crying child. Ooh. Oh, hi, Bon Bon. But yeah, I personally believe that the story is about Mike trying to find find his father. And he finds him in FNAF 3. Oh! Oh! And I think it's Mike in Pizzeria Simulator. And I think he burns down with the lot, you know? Bon Bon. Man, that was lucky. Ooh. Night 6 seems harder than in FNAF 1. I agree. This Night 6 is crazy. Only took me 2 nights worth of streams. Oh snap, I'm dead. There are so many ways in which you can fail in this. If Mangle is in the room and you put up your camera, you're dead. If you don't wind the puppet in time, you're dead. If you don't check Foxy in time, there he is. You're dead. If you don't keep your mask on while someone is in the room, you are dead. If you don't put your mask on fast enough when someone is in your room, then you're dead. Whereas in Five Nights at Freddy's 1, if your doors are open when someone comes to the door, then you're dead. That's the only possible thing that can happen. It's like the same way you die to any one animatronic is the same way you die to all of them. If the doors are up when they come at you. That timing. It was good timing, I will confess. Thank you, Foxy. In example, we have Foxy. Here's my presentation. Foxy! Alright, here we go again. I think I can do it, it just requires perfection. That's all. No biggie. I don't want to listen to that. Not a very good radio show. Oh. What? I saw him once. I know he's in there. Get out of there, Mangle. The mangle is dangling. Nope. Was I fast enough? Have to remember that they can do that. I was. Nope. Okay. Good night, folks. Jivago Ruda, thanks for being with us. God bless. Take care. Fare thee well, and I hope to see you again soon. You're always welcome back here, friend. God bless you as well. Lights of angels, sing thee to thy rest, in spite of these horrors. Golden Freddy, what do I do about you? You're just kind of there this time. Shrek with a foxtail. Never seen that before. Oh snap. She pulled down the camera. Chica, I hate you so much. Chica, Chica, Chica. Is that a link, Brian? I'm afraid links aren't allowed in the chat, unless by VIPs or mods, just to keep down on the spam and pornographic content, because we've gotten weird links in there before. But you can always send that in DM or on the Discord. Oh, it's a clip. Oh, thank you for the clip, Brian. Appreciate clips. If you clip a really good clip, it may be featured on my YouTube channel. The timing clip, wonderful. I shall review that and see if it's worthy of putting on YouTube. I also have a question. What made you decide to be Protestant instead of the much older ancient apostolic Catholic or Orthodox churches? See, the thing is, the claims of ancientness are all the same in all churches. The Protestant church is claiming that the Bible is more ancient than any church, which is true, and that is the final authority on faith and practice. Protestantism is also the one that came up with grace alone by faith alone in Christ alone as a modus operandi for salvation, as well as the 5 solas, which I agree with, and are all biblical. And the Apostles' Creed is also shared with by the Protestants. The Protestants also came up with the Chicago Statement of Faith, of biblical inerrancy, as well as the, well, the Westminster Statement of Faith, I believe, is also a Protestant statement of faith, all of which I agree with, based on the belief in Sola Scriptura, which is one of the 5 solas, that the Bible itself is the Word of God and the only authority and the highest authority of the Church. Not the Church itself, not any priest or pastor. And Jesus Christ himself says that we are not to treat each other as if we are each leaders, and if you want to lead, you need to be the servant of all. So the Catholic Church and Eastern Orthodox churches do not have leadership structures like what Jesus said. The Protestant Church allows for that. Chica, I was fast. I thought I was, anyway. So the idea that the Apostolic Catholic or the, Orthodox churches have some claim to ancientness or some claim to, succession. Those are not things that in the Bible were ever said to be worth anything. Yeah, exactly, Mr. B. Catholic and Orthodox have lots of unbiblical man-made traditions and extras not supported by Scripture. That's exactly right. Exactly right. So, all of that is why, but there are lots of positive reasons why I'm a Protestant. And the main reason is because the Bible is held up as the Word of God in every denomination, but the Protestants are the only ones who hold it up above themselves and above the church. If you don't have an authority, an objective standard that is over you in authority, you can say whatever you want and have a claim to authority. And that's exactly what the Catholic Church does. It says, because I'm a priest, I'm better than you. Because I'm the Pope, I'm better than you. I'm more holy than you. And that is anti-biblical. We're all wicked sinners, each and every one of us, equally destined to hell. And equally saved by grace, and equally righteous before God, if we have faith in Jesus and what he's done. That is all. Thank you for DMing the clip, Brian. Thanks a lot. Alright. So yeah, there's also so much in the Catholic and Orthodox traditions that I'm not a fan of. Basically saying they're on equal power as God himself, too, by saying their traditions are as important as God's word. Exactly. And all of that is a later tradition, on top of the Bible. Welcome in, Low 2M. Good to see you there.
Hi.
Seems good. Seems good. How you doing? So yeah, if anything, Protestants have the oldest claim to the oldest church, because we are trying to bring back the main and plain, most necessary things of the faith that are only biblical, and trying to get rid of all those things that are extra-biblical. And that's the main difference between any Protestant and any traditional church. More traditional, anyway. Just listening, and have been for a while. Oh, thank you, Low 2M. Thanks a lot. But hi.
Oh, hi.
You're good. Praise Jesus. Made ramen with your friend. Wonderful. Ramen with a friend is the best kind of ramen. How are you? I am okay. My throat is kind of giving out right now. My voice. And I feel like we're making progress, but very slow on this game. Want my mommy? You know what? That SpongeBob episode? I don't know. I mean, I have not watched much SpongeBob, sadly. Night 6 is pain. Seems to be so. Seems to be so. Let's see if we can't get over it. Glad you're okay. Thank you, Low 2M. What did you used to do for work before the illness? Well, I used to work for my father's vacuum company. Ah! Mangle, you scare me every time. So yeah, I helped my father to clean the wires off of electrical cables in dog dryer engines. Declutter the bags of vacuums and hoses. Deliver vacuums to it. To people. I didn't make much money. I was not able to do it for very long. Probably did that for about a year or two. Before I had to stop because my health wasn't good enough. I started getting in wrecks. Gracious. Did you enjoy it? Sounds technical. No. No, I didn't. But you know, you do what you gotta do in a job. Getting over it. Shudders. Not again. Yeah, I'll never play Getting Over It. Never have, never will. Call Protestants heretics, but I find that ironic since they have the same true faith, which is funny, because the true faith is the biblical faith, and the Protestants are the only ones that teach the biblical truth. Yeah. I would give Catholics the benefit and Orthodox the benefit of the doubt. They do sometimes teach the biblical truths, the same biblical truths we do. But they don't focus on those. And that's my problem. One fart will change this night. Is that what you put on Twitter, Brian? Hashtag one fart will change this night. Is there a hashtag for that? No, lol. Maybe you should. Was there ever anything you wanted to do outside of that business, I mean? Well, like I said, I did want to become a writer at one point. I did over 200 pages of writing. Different stories. But, you know, I was quite the amateur at it. And, I wanted to be an artist. A visual artist. Maybe, pencil drawing artist. Or painting. But, I was never really good enough at that. My style is very cartoony. I don't know, I never really had wants and desires for a career my whole life growing up. I thought art, maybe writing, maybe astronaut. I'd like to go to space. But I never really had any real desire to do anything in particular. That was quick. Speaking of Twitter, I'm gonna see what's going on there. Good luck. I hope you come back. Found the whole "we're the only true church and everyone is wrong other than our church" borderline cultish, Charles. No, I know. It's really... I'm really tired of hearing it, you know? It's like, that's what the... Oh! That was... Okay. Well, alright. Yeah, don't scroll too far down. Interesting. Creative things, eh? It's nice to get to be creative with your streams. Yeah. As much as streams go. I don't really draw in streams. I don't really do any visual art. But hey, it is fun. It is fun. The social aspect of streaming is my favorite part of it. The fact I get to speak with you all. And playing video games was always something fun for me. Yeah, creating content. How much of a creative effort is it to just talk with people who talk to you while playing a video game? Exactly. Like, I know it's called content creation, but it's not really creative. Not really. It's providing a social service or entertainment, but it's not very creative, I must say. Not at all. It's almost more like networking than anything else. Cults teach that stuff as a way to control people, leave or group. Oh, you're damned if you leave our specific church, that's right. Yep, cults and traditional churches do the same thing, sadly. Not all traditional churches, but... You know, Protestants in general, and even traditional Protestant churches don't always have the claim of the one true church. Going to their specific denomination of Protestantism as the one true church. The one true church is anyone in any denomination and at any time or place who believes in the truths of this gospel in the scriptures. I think you've created a good channel here with a cool catalogue of videos. I've looked at your YouTube. I think it's interesting at least. Well, thank you, sir. I'm glad. I did used to try to do... Oh, okay, well... I don't know why, but I'm having trouble getting the buttons pushed. Aster Arcadia from Niji Sanji was terminated for good reason. That whole situation is so freaky, man. That is so wild. Like, I'm not surprised, really, because Niji Sanji doesn't seem to have any moral standards for who they hire or who they fire. It's just like... everybody in that company is just... oh my gosh. Mental illness. And not the fun kind of mental illness, like Face Connect. Like mental illness as in, I'm going to abuse you. Mental illness. Scary stuff. And the person whom he abused is a racist, anti-Semitic, white-hating person. Absolute insane woman. She's insane too. And parasocial. And both of them into 18 plus stuff on the internet. Just crazy. Niji Sanji is a black company indeed, as they say. The worst moral values in that company. Okay. I need to pay attention. Focus. Get this done. What? I can't hit the right door light correctly sometimes. Oh, I found a tech. Hold your mouse down and it auto-clicks. That's great. Don't need to keep pressing buttons anymore. Ooh. Fire, fire, light it on fire. Exactly. Burn it down, burn it down. Whew. We're fine, we're fine. Seeing Vox Akuma's amount of boyfriend ASMR on his YouTube, yeah, he's got something's gone wrong mentally. I mean, he always was interested in doing that stuff. I think he's always been mentally wrong. He's one of the bullies of Doki Bird, who was once Selen Tatsuki. What's really sad to me is I used to enjoy Reimu Endo's streams quite a bit, especially when she played old games like Silent Hill and Resident Evil, and she still does that to this day, but turns out she was one of the abusers and bullies of Selen Tatsuki. And I'm really disappointed in that. She's going to be leaving Niji Sanji soon, and probably re-debuting, but I doubt she'll be on good terms with anyone I would like to see her collaborate with. Like Michi and Nimi and Doki Bird especially. So, sad stuff, sad drama, but... Snap. I messed everything up. The buttons! Oh... Confounded. Yeah, I really have problems with the control scheme in this game. FNAF 1, not at all. This game, quite a bit. It's easy to miss the hitboxes. I don't think that should be a problem. But what do I know about game design? Doki Bird is living her best life now. I know, she's collaborating with Samako Saba and Doobie and Nimi and Mint and anybody who's anybody in the VTubing business, the indie VTubing scene. It's so wild. We now have a competing indie VTuber scene in the same way that we have like competition now in the indie gaming scene. Like AAA VTubing, while it's still very lucrative, is kind of going downhill, whereas indie VTubing is looking up now. Very heartwarming stuff. Glad to see it. And there are rumors going about that I can't ever remember her name. Starts with an SH. But the person once known as Mume is going to be coming back into the scene eventually with collaborations. Yeah, the Saba Doobie Doob collaboration on Peak was good. Balloon Boy, no! Forget you, Balloon Boy. Forget you. Alright, let's go. Stinky 1 and Stinky 2. Yeah, it was fun. It was a bit lower energy than I expected it to be. And this is the sad thing, is that because Doobie is an affiliate with Hololive, she is legally obligated to not say anything. More so than even Doobie is. Because Doobie is out of Hololive. She may have some kind of NDA to not leak who exactly she is, although everybody knows. But Doobie, she can't even say anything about either of their past lives. So, it's kind of sad. Saba made a shark joke. And, like, Doobie mentioned a charcuterie board. And Saba said, "A charcuterie board? Ha!" And Doobie was just like, anyway. And it was like, oh man, she can't even laugh at that. She can't even... Oh well. It's so sad, man. It's so sad. That made me sad. And the funny thing is, Saba is still a shark. So it's not like it's even a reference to her past self. She's more of a fish, but she's still a shark fish.
What are you doing there? Didn't you get the memo? The place is closed down, at least for a while. Someone used one of the suits. We had a spare in the back, a yellow one. Someone used it. Now none of them are acting right. Listen, just finish your shift. It's safer than trying to leave in the middle of the night. We have one more event scheduled for tomorrow, a birthday. You'll be on day shift. Wear your uniform. Stay close to the animatronic. Make sure they don't hurt anyone, okay? For now, just make it through the night. When the place eventually opens again, I'll probably take the night shift myself. Okay, good night, and good luck.
Yep. I'm locked in, friends. I'm locked in. Yeah, the click holding actually saves a lot of flashlight and time.
Let's go, amigo. Let's go. Okay. Going?
Ooh, Chica. Everything is fine. Oh! Not prepared for that. Please let me go, Freddy. You let me go. How kind of him. Oh! Chica's not going to let me go. She's going to kill me now. Or not. Just barely made it. Think I got it. Think I survived, Bonnie. Whew. Chica! Hello! Good to see you again. Please leave me. All is well, all is well. Uh-oh, not all is well. Chica. Bonnie. What is this, an open house? Kind of is, really. Oh no. That was close. But now the puppet is out. Nope. We are so dead. Oh, Foxy? Excuse me? What? Okay. So, I let the music box go. That's the first time that's ever happened. Well, not the first time, but that's... Well, it happened. And that's a problem. How do I make sure that doesn't happen? I don't know. Seems to be going fast. Got to 4 AM again. Wonder if we'll ever get back there. Yep. Not even 1 AM yet. Now it's 1 AM. I'll correct myself. Astra Arcadia was separated from Niji Sanjay, not graduated or terminated. Whoa, he's not even going to be terminated? What? He better be terminated. That would reflect even more poorly upon Niji Sanjay if he doesn't get terminated, actually. Don't you think? His YouTube and Twitter are deleted and his merch is not working. Okay. So it's like a shadow ban / self ban in a way. That's weird. Unofficial. Strange situation. Not willing to actually terminate him. Even though he's allegedly done horrible things. At the very least, he is a harasser. He has schmexually harassed many people. In company and out. Not okay. Nope. Okay. Oh, come on! My mouse was down there. Well, I guess they forgave me. Alright. Oh boy. Balloon Boy is very annoying. Keep saying hello. Okay. Oh. Come on. Welcome back, Watsubi. Oh no. That's what I want to hear. We're probably not going to hear for quite a while. Mr. Bonds! Good evening, Mr. Bonds. How do you do? Oh, he's still there. Come on. Lurking as you're playing some Repo, but saw you were on. Oh, have fun! Enjoy it. Thanks for tuning in and saying hi, my friend. Huzzah, R2M! Have a grand time. Thanks for stopping by, Mr. Bonds. Thought it was 6 AM, so did I for a moment there. Nope, that was just Watsubi and the 5 Bitty Boos to play that sound. Oh. Banana Ryugu used to like for her raunchy humor, but after the whole Doki Bird situation blocked all Nijisanji. Yeah, that is the best idea. There are definitely some people who are good who were in Nijisanji, but I don't think there are any people who are good who are left in Nijisanji. Rosemi Lovelock is the only one that maybe, but I don't know. He played a lot of games that I really liked. "5 AM. Gotcha, Bon Bon. Oh gosh! Oh no! Is she gonna get me?
Let's go, amigo. Let's go. Okay, okay. Going.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, we're so close. Woo! Yeah! Huzzah! Charles wins again! Huzzah! We did it, friends! The end. After being open only a few short weeks, Freddy Fazbear's Pizza is closing its doors. New animatronics will be scrapped due to possible malfunctions, however the original characters being kept in storage of hopes of being possibly reorganized at the company. It's a minor setback. We are confident that we'll reopen someday, even if it is with a much smaller budget. CEO Fazbear Entertainment. Yeah! Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. I am so happy. $20 paycheck. That's overtime. Well, to be. So be thankful. I'll take it. Holy crap. Can you imagine working at night in horrible conditions with things that are trying to kill you and only getting $20? That's incredible. Oh, I'm so happy, friends. I'm so happy. We did it. We did it. These games are hard, man. My gosh. But you know what this means, ladies and gentlemen? You know what this means. Next time we stream. Next time we do evening gaming streams. That's right, Watsubi. We're doing 5 Nights at Freddy's 3. 3! The FNAF fan favorite. Say that 5 times fast. Sheesh. Five Nights at Freddy's, FNAF 3 fan favorite. Lots of F's. Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Woo, yeah, baby. Okay. Custom night. Good gracious. Oh, they have you do 420 to begin with. That's funny. I mean, that's no fun, really, because it's just keep a watch on Foxy and close your, you know, put your mask on whenever these 3 show up. But I guess that's the game in general. 0 vents involved. But, yeah. I really wish these early Five Nights at Freddy's games focused more on camera movement. That's not the way the game works, though. The cameras are just there for atmosphere and to trick you into believing, to trick you into believing that you can track them on the cameras before they get to your office, which you can't. You can't tell when they're going to just pop up in your office, at least for Bonnie and Chica and some of the others. Because they all go on different things, like the vents. Like they may or may not go in the cameras before they go into the vents. I don't know. But there's not enough time to check the cameras in any of these games, especially on the later nights, the ones that matter. But yeah, we're going to be playing Five Nights at Freddy's 3 tomorrow night, Lord willing. Flesh able, I pray. Yes, we should be waiting someone. So, who's it gonna be? Who is live at this time of night? I'm not even sure. Zoop. Alrighty, friends, that was fun. That was fun, actually beating it, and being able to say that I beat Night 6 of Five Nights at Freddy's 2, that means something, because that was not easy. Very proud of myself, if I dare be so bold. Thank God.